Hello everyone, welcome to another My Restaurant type video. Today we're going to be showing the game passes, what I think of them, how much Robux they made, how much money they made, and finally how much Robux and money all of My Restaurant has made. And while we're doing game passes, down below there will be a link, and the website that link goes to is a Robux website where you can buy Robux for where you can buy Robux for 40% cheaper than normal. So if you're planning to buy Robux for like any of these new game passes that were just added in My Restaurant, then go ahead and use my description. Use my link in the description down below. Now, anyways, to the game passes, ignoring all that. We're gonna start off with the game pass that has made the most money, VIP. Now this is a solid game pass, and that's why it has made the most money. You get discounts on items occasionally, you get 2 times chance for VIP customers, and you just get plain money, and you get VIP chat reflex. Now I personally think this is worth it. It's only 400 Robux, which is fairly cheap, and you get something out of it, and chances are, you'll get something out of it the entire game, right? You can always use a discount when you're buying things. So it's always nice to have. Next, we're going to be doing Money Tree, which has made the second most money out of... Oh yeah, and now, this game pass has made $30 million with over 100,000 sales, and it has made $106,000 USD, which is insane, considering this game has only been out for 2 weeks. Next, we're going to be doing Money Tree. Now, this game pass, I hate it. It's useless. You should not get it. It costs 700 Robux, which is way too much, because you get barely any money from it. At most, a couple thousand. It is way more worth it to get this golden wishing well, because I got 250,000, which apparently people are freaking out in the comments. By the way, thank you for that video so much. Over 300 views already is insane. More views than I've ever gotten on this channel, which is amazing. So thank you to everyone who watched that. But the Money Tree, you absolutely should not buy it. Completely useless. It has, however, made 14 million Robux and over 50,000 USD for the game developers, which is absolutely insane. Next, we're going to be doing the Luxury Bundle, which, when it came out, was a decent bundle, right? You got $400,000 worth of goods with a cheap price of 800 Robux. Currently, wouldn't buy it. Again, golden wishing well, way more worth it because you're going to get money over time. But, when the game came out, it was a decent game pass, and I would have recommended buying it. And because of that, it made 13 million Robux and almost $50,000 for the game developers. By the way, there are only 2 developers, so the money made is being split between 2 people in 2 weeks. Anyways, Auto Collect. The most useless game pass. Honestly, I'd rather get the Money Tree than Auto Collect, because at least the Money Tree gives me money. Auto Collect, here's what it does. It automatically collects the money when people have finished eating, which sounds great, right? You don't have to get any dishes, except wait, you still have to get the dishes, and that makes it a complete waste. It doesn't save time, it doesn't save money, it doesn't save waiters, it does absolutely nothing. However, unfortunately, 11 million Robux has been scammed from people via this game pass, and that is over almost $40,000 worth of game passes, which is absolutely ridiculous. Next, we have Rich Customers, which is essentially a double money game pass, and you basically get double money, from my understanding from it. It costs 1,200 Robux. It's the second most expensive game pass, and I personally, if you're really going after money, I would recommend it. But I recommended it in my last tips and tricks video, but now I wouldn't get it, because you can get, once you have enough money, it just becomes completely useless and a waste of $12. So, sorry, 1,200 Robux. However, due to it, just like name and what it does, it has garnered the developers 10 million Robux, and that is over $36,000 when put through the developer exchange. Next, we are going to have the third most recent game pass added, and the first game pass to ever be added post game release. That is the Royal Bundle. It costs an absolutely insane amount of 5,000 Robux. However, it gives you 10 million worth of stuff. So, despite having the third least sales in the game behind the 2 new game passes, which I'm sure will bypass it eventually, because of how much Robux it costs, it has garnered the developers almost $30,000. I personally would recommend buying it if you're brand new to the game, because it can make you a lot of money very quickly and allow you to skyrocket through the game. Next, we have the Jukebox. Now, you can hear music in the background, and you can play that in your restaurant. That'd be cool, except, oh my gosh, why on earth would you spend Robux to do something you can just do by Googling the name of a song, and boom, it's automatically pulled up, and you can loop it forever and ever. I don't understand why this Game Pass is so popular with over 60,000 sales? Probably because it's the cheapest. It has made the developers over 7 million Robux and over 24,000 USD. Just because I honestly don't understand why. I would not recommend getting this Game Pass. Next is the Starter Bundle. It's a decent Game Pass, right? It's the third best-selling Game Pass out of all of them. And I personally would say that if you're starting out, you should get it. You know, if you have the 200 Robux to spare, go ahead and get it. Because, you know, you get some basic starter stuff and it allows you to just advance through the early game a lot quicker. So I would recommend getting the Starter Bundle if you can. And it has, because of how good the Game Pass it has garnered the developers over 6 million Robux and over $21,000. So good on them. Next, we have Bigger Restaurant. This simply increases the size of your restaurant. Now, this can be good for some setups and bad for others. For mine, it would actually be a bad Game Pass to have, but for others, like the one I used to have, it would be a good Game Pass. I would personally recommend getting it if you can afford it. I'm not going to get it because, again, for my personal setup, it actually makes it worse. But, you know, if you can get it, I would recommend getting it. It's probably the third most useful Game Pass behind VIP and Golden Wishing Well. It has garnered the developers almost 5 million Robux and over 16,000 USD just in 2. Again, this is all in 2 weeks, and it is insane how much they made from this. Next, we have the High Tech Bundle. Useless. I don't think I need to explain why. It's 600 Robux, that's only 200 Robux less. It is the worst selling Game Pass other than the 2 that were just added. So yeah, don't get it. Absolute garbage. However, over 3 million Robux has the developers gotten over 3 million Robux from this Game Pass, which is over 10,000 USD. So good on them, I guess. Next, we have the Golden Wishing Well, a Game Pass just added, and I would argue it's the second best Game Pass behind VIP. It can give you so much stuff. I got an hour of advertising campaign earlier, which is double customers, and that is so good. And over time, I will definitely make my Robux back from this. It has only made 616,000 Robux, but that would be attributed. Oh crap, I messed up. You guys saw nothing. Definitely not making this edit right now. Yep, I don't mess up. Whoops. Anyways, this has made the developers over 600,000 Robux, which is over $2,000. But this is crazy because if you look at my clock down here, you'll notice that this is only in 8 hours, which is insane. They have made 4,000 Robux in 8 hours, which is crazy. Next, we have the Future Restaurant theme. Basically just a cosmetic, however it looks really cool, so I don't blame people who are getting it. I was going to get it myself before I saw the Golden Wishing Well, which is definitely better. So it's not, if you really like the look of it, I would get it if you're going to use it, and if you enjoy aesthetics, but it's not really useful for making any money or getting customers. So in terms of advancing yourself in the game, it's completely useless. And if you're looking to advance yourself in the game, again, Golden Wishing Well, VIP, or Bigger Restaurant. Between Bigger Restaurant and Future Restaurant theme, which both cost the same, I would go for Bigger Restaurant. This has made the developer 641,000 Robux, and again, $2,000. Now, for the amount of money and Robux they have made the entire time. Oh, crap, I made a mistake. Okay, so you're going to be able to see what I'm seeing right now. You're going to be able to see that they have made 110 million. This is how I've been getting all these numbers. I have a Chrome plugin that allows me to get all of this. So if we go here and then go to my calculator, I made a big dumb thing. Anyways, so they have made. You guys saw nothing. I'm not re-recording the entire video just because of this mistake. I don't have that kind of time. Anyways, total. Boom. They have made 110 million Robux from this game in just 2 weeks. That is absolutely insane. I cannot believe the developers have done this, but it is an amazing game, and they deserve every single piece, every single Robux. Now, you're probably wondering, well, how much money has that made them? Well, if we do that, they have made a grand total of $388,000 in just 2 weeks, which is crazy. That is an absurd amount of Robux for people to own. And I cannot believe that they have made this in just 2 weeks. Chances are, by the time the game is over, they will have made by the time I stop updating the game, they will have made well over $1 million, and they deserve every penny. They made a great game, and I love it so much, and I thank them for making it. That's going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. And again, if you're planning on buying Robux, use my link down in the description to get Robux for 40% off. It is a completely legitimate site. I bought Robux. I may or may not have bought Robux myself using it.
that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, again, like and subscribe, and peace.